Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter Season 9. Right, like 2 seconds after the end of the last episode, the water filter came up. It's up there in the upper left corner. I've got it pinned. Never mind. Oh, wrong button. That button. Alright, so I think that's made here. Yep. There we go. Now we have to figure out something to get rid of. Oh, wait a minute. Can I make a bigger thing? I can. Yes, I can. I was thinking about whether or not I had all those things. I can. Alright, 2 of those and 1 of those. And then 1 of those. Bigger, no. Bigger, better, stronger, faster. There we go. And also high quality food. And yeah, so I had to move the beehives already. Where are they now? There they are. Yeah, I just had to move them and put in an auto crafter, and we've got a couple of those. Now we can drink water out of the common water that all the animals will be drinking out of. There we go. I almost forgot how to do that. Alright, let's launch some rockets. First we need to go over there. And then we desperately need some microchip. Some blueprint microchips. Say that in the right order 10 times fast. And I saw Lee do the wreck over in the arches a couple of days ago. And I thought, well, yeah, I can go over there. He found a lot of blueprints, like 2 or 3 or something. Let's see here. We have the plant multiplier. That's the one I want right there. I think we already did one of these 2. Did I do that? No. That's the one I need. Map information rocket. Yay! Yay, finally! Oh, it's amazing! I didn't even know what it was. 11.4 GTI before we got our first Osmium storm. That's awesome. 2. We got 2. I see a 3rd one. There's not usually very many. There's a 4th one coming. Oh, there's gonna be a 5th one. I'm gonna turn around. There we go. There it is. Right behind us. We gotta wait for it to come in, though. Nice. It's about time. Oh boy. Still have not had a super alloy storm, which really, it worried me a lot because, you know, we really need them. I don't necessarily need to pick up the sulfur. Over here somewheres. Might be 1 osmium. There he was. There. That's an osmium. And over there, I'm about to run out of oxygen too. Dang it, I need to turn that destructo thing off. There we go. Over here. somewhere. I don't know where it went. It might have went tumbling down into the water. I got stuck underneath a rock. No, that's not it. Oops. I completely forgot about the toggle thing. It is helpful when I remember it. Nice. Yeah, I don't see it. It's much more profitable to just dig it out of the ground, which we're doing. Oh, look. I didn't necessarily need any water right there, but I can do it, so why shouldn't I? Alright, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we do have this stuff. Because we have drills all over the place, giving us random things. Yeah, those are the two most random things that we ever use. And, oh my god, I will never get used to the ground speed of this thing. Yeah, this thing. We need one of these. Oh, I need the 2 aluminums. I thought if I slowed down my mouse sensitivity, it would work. Yeah, one of those. 2 osmiums. Oh, I already have 2 osmiums and a rod and a rocket. Okay, we only need 1 of that. Now we need to see about making mutagen and stuff. Bacteria and mutagen. Maybe I can just turn the running thing off when I'm inside? Because I think that's the issue. Where am I? Now I don't have room for water. Yeah, okay, so turn the running thing off inside. Oh, that's much better. There we go. Now I need to hit the right control key. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now I need water. Wait, I think it's back on again. I keep hitting the shift key instead of the control key, which is the real issue here. Okay. Yeah, that goes in there. Then we need I don't know if I have all this stuff. Did they make the range, do you think, on the autocrafter is slightly bigger, maybe? Okay, so then I need tree bark. Where did I put the tree bark at? I mean, all over the place is probably the correct answer. Now I gotta turn the DPI back up, because now I can't turn around. There we go. Over here. Oh. Oh, I only need one for each. Okay, I'm good. Alright, and then I got that rocket. Oh, that's not the rockets. Alright, 3 of them. Okay. Oxygen is at 3 million. That took a lot more concentration than I like to admit. I'm so like distracted by the movement of the character. Like, I kind of realized that what they've done is actually fix the agility boots, and because they were always kind of like, is this doing anything before, and now you definitely move much faster. And I might turn that toggle shift thing off. I tried it out, and it's a little bit hinky, I think. Yeah, see, it's back on again. Yeah, there we go. Because otherwise I'm going to walk right off the edge of this thing. Alright, we need to launch that. And then 3 of these. Oh, I didn't bring enough super alloy, which the learned among you will have noticed very easily and quickly. I made a load of rockets in between episodes. That's mostly all that I did. I moved to the honey and made superfood. That's not what it's really called, is it? Maybe. Anyway, and made superfood, and I made a bunch of rockets. And we're probably going to pick up a ton of rockets today. Alright, let's... controls... Toggle auto run. Let's turn that off, because I'm constantly doing it anyway. Alright. Yeah, that's 2 more. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of random stuff still on me. That's okay. Oh boy. And then, since we're over here, we'll go pick up super alloy, and then come back and get ready to go looting. We need to go back to that ship. Or no, it was the aluminum field ship. We'll go back to the aluminum field ship and see if I missed a chip in there. Lee said that there was a chip box on the floor. And so I gotta look. There we go. Alright. And then we're gonna... Oh, yeah, I was gonna go get some super alloy. And then we're gonna go to the crash in the arches over there. I think that's what that area is called. I don't know, I always get them mixed up. We're halfway to oxygen. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is why I don't have super alloy, I betcha. And yeah, there was 2 more aluminum left, so there probably isn't any. Yeah. I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, we'll come back for super alloy. That's what happens when you don't have the drones. You forget your auto-grafting stuff. And also, before you have the drones, things in your inventory get very, very messy. I'm almost distracted by all the changes, you know. Oh, and the little window over to the other area also appears to be open. Alright. Alright, control shift. I mean control. Control click. Okay. No. That. Oh gosh, I've got that in there as well. Alright. Alright, well I think I've got enough of those for a little bit. And then sulfur goes in here. There we go. Alright, aluminum fields. There's a bee on the floor. We do need more heat and pressure, but I wanted to do the oxygen first, just to make sure that I get the oxygen maxed out. Also, we got the T2 optimizer, so we can cut down on the power usage on those and increase what they pick up. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Lee. That's really cool. I'm taking space pictures. Oh my gosh. Yeah, someone else asked me why I don't use the rover. I don't have the blueprints. I've got one thing on there. That was T2 speed, but that still doesn't get me any oxygen. Where's the... Oh, it's on this side, isn't it? There we go. So I've got equipment and inventory. Do I have 4 zeolite? I need 4 zeolite, 2 rockets, and an explosive powder. Oh, just barely. I just barely had that. It might even be in reach. I've been surprised by the things that have been in reach. Now let's see if I have 4 zeolite. Oh, I do. And 2 rockets. No, not shift. There we go. Okay, now we have speed. But we still don't have oxygen, which doesn't matter, but it does kind of like make like 50% of the point. Alright, now we need, speaking of oxygen, I've got one on me. Where did I, there it is. I'll grab a second one. We will grab the rover. There we go, as soon as I find the door to the rover. I don't need to jump. Alright, and we got the rover. Food, water on the way. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Probably gonna make a hut over there too, just because it's so far away. I think so. I mean, it's not that far away, but it's a little bit far away. It must have been a cobalt I saw. And be on the lookout for osmium sitting on the field here. Oh, that's cobalt. No, that's silicon. I don't need that. There we go. Alright, off on our way. Is it around this corner? Yes. I was starting to worry. There we go. Now I always get this wrong. Is this the arches? Or is it the area on the other side as you're coming back? I don't know the answer to that, but there's the ship in question. And this doorway to the new biome should also be open. I don't know if it's even ever closed, but you can see, like, maybe you can see that little break in the rocks right there. Alright, here we go. Oh, I need another iron. Okay. Oh, there's an iron right here, I think. Can I break these? Can I break that? No. Oh, alright, fine. There. We don't really need any air, but let's set down the rover. There's a plant multiplier. I kind of actually need all that stuff, so I'll just put it all in there. Alright, here we go. Oops. Tubby, 2x4. There we go. Nope, there we go. A Fablo suit. Multiple Fablo suits, actually. That was an iron, wasn't it? Oh boy, I knew there was an iron around here somewhere. Yeah, everything but that mushroom, I think. And I don't think these satellites open yet. I've always thought that they should, because, like, all the other satellites on the map open. There we go. Nice. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I don't really need sulfur. Tubio and Sipho. Oh, I can just put that on. Yeah, I didn't need to. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, let's grab those two. Oh wait, that's a different one. Petio. Is this one not open? Alright. Water is what I need. Oh no. I didn't bring water because I can just drink water. How far away? Oh. That's how far away the water is. It's right there. No need to panic. Alright. We got that one. Is there any rockets in all of this debris? No. Did we get this one? No. Alright, I don't want that. Definitely want that. T2 mutagen. Awesome. It's over here. I don't think they've changed this. I just think that I've never been particularly good at this particular wreck. Particularly particular. Ah, there we go. There's another chip. Nice. 3 chips. Alright. Alright, now then, I got that stuff. I'm going to grab those two. Oh, I didn't need that mushroom seed. Okay. Let's grab that. Osmium rods. The plant thing. Those and that and these things. I'm just grabbing them in order of import. Alright. Oh, boy. Oh, you know what? There's still a lot more stuff here. Oh, my God. I put all that back in there. Oh, boy. This, Lee was asking about this. I used to think this was part of the ancient city. There is something to do with that, but it's not the city itself, because the city is over there. It's the other one of the other rooms. I think it's the one related to the super alloy cave. I'm not 100% sure, but it's always been a spot where you can't jetpack right there. Oh, that's really pretty. Let's see, there used to be a box back here. They might have removed it to put that the entrance to that new biome in. And we definitely need zeolite. Yeah, they took a box out, or I can't see it because I'm, you know, blind and stuff. I think I might grab a little oxygen before we take off in the rover, which does not have any oxygen. I have a little bit of room on me. Okay. I got that. I got that one. There's definitely a point at which it moves way too fast for me to steer it. That is the point at which comedy most definitely meets. Oh, geez. We're already there. Oh, I didn't want to go over the sand falls. Oh, geez. Oh, my God. That's not the direction I wanted to go. No, I definitely don't want to go in there. There's no way through there. Ah! I've got to try to be mindful of the fact that I don't have oxygen in this rover. I mean, sure, it's fun. Now that they've taken away this sort of whatever the heck was causing the nausea in so many people. Like, probably 30% of the community would get nauseated driving that thing, and there was a lot of complaints about it. Alright, we've got 4 chips. Equipment increase. Oxygen, that makes the whole thing worthwhile. Satellite 3. And jetpack 3. Do we need jetpack 3? I don't know. Alright, we do need to have... maybe it's just in range? It might just be. Or, no, I'm actually out of that. Yeah. Okay. Where did I put it? I snuck it in here. Here we go. That's where I put it. Oh my God. Alright, you make that. Now then, nope. Green rods. Here we go. Osmium. Oh, I need 2 of those. 1 super alloy and my jetpack. Ta-da! Where did I park that crazy thing? Alright. I need a bigger backpack. Is that a thing yet? No. And it's not gonna be for a very long time. Alright. Yeah, we were out of that. I could, oh, this isn't gonna work out. Let's take that out. Put it over here. There we go. And fertilizer. And that. And zeolite. Which is very soon going to need its own place. Did I have any more sulfur in the rover? Because we need sulfur for the... I think we do. For the optimizer? Yes, we do. No, I did not pick up any more. What is that? Oh, the plant thing. Okay. Well, taking apart 2 of them, because we've got a ton of them over there, don't we? And that? I don't know how this became the spare drawer for everything, but it's not going to be enough room for very long. And that could go in there. And where did I put outfits? Some weird place. Right there. They don't fit in there. So we'll take those out. And we'll put them in there. Alright, let's see here. What's first person? Oh yeah, that's first person. Okay. So, white and, Compto, Sipho, Sipto, Biteo. I'm standing too close to the thing. Here we go. That's just the opposite of the Fablo. That's okay. That one's pure white. And blinding, if I recall correctly. Oh boy, I don't know if I like any of them, honestly. We'll just go with this one. Alright, stop doing that. Oh boy. Now that we've played with the clothing for a while. Seeds. I don't know where seeds are. I need another locker back there for sure. There's not really room for it. Alright, I'll put it right here. Looks like I need to eat. I'm gonna run out of food because well, maybe it is in range, I don't know. Okay, so let's see, I took care of the jetpack. And we do need the explosives. And we need the obsidian. I only have enough for 2. Is that right? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, we're gonna get a ton of explosives back. Okay. We don't need to change that one. We only have one. Somewhere around here. Okay, where are they? Oh, they're hiding. There we go. There's a plant one. Oh, it still does that. It closes. There we go. If you don't wait a second, it actually closes. There we go. That'll cover more things in a much larger area. I didn't need to make explosives. I needed to be able to put them away. Oh my god. The second half of civilization has arrived. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to fit in there. That doesn't fit in there. We're always going to have too much magnesium. We'll upgrade those other machine optimizers when we get more fuses. It's raining. When I saw that osmium storm, I thought, oh yes, we're gonna get a super alloy storm anytime now, but nope, it's raining. And it's gonna be a torrential downpour. Look at the clouds, how amazing they look. Dang, Michu, you did everything. I mean, that update did not take that long. And they basically did everything. Perfect. Take that. And I don't really want to store that in there. Did I pick up 3? No. Not. I've got this little box. There we go. Okay. Crazy. If my inventory wasn't full, I would go get the special locker out of that ship. But we'll probably do that. I think we have time, actually, to get the 2 special lockers. But the interior of the ship will take an extra few. I need to see if I have the power and wherewithal to put in 2 teleporters. I believe I have the parts. Unless I don't have enough osmium. I mean obsidian. I do have enough obsidian. Okay. There we go. I've got too much super alloy on me. Alright, teleporters. No, I don't need those. I need these. Obsidian. We gotta go get obsidian next time. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, now then. I usually put it in here. It's a bit of a mess right now, though. We'll put it right here. And then, you know, it's gonna take me like, I don't know, 2 hours or more to remember when I come through the teleporter that that's where it is. Because it's such... Oh my gosh. It's such a different perspective when you come through the teleporter. Oh, I forgot to name it, but that's okay. We're running short on time. Launch platform, first teleport location. When we're not launching as many rockets, then we'll probably take this teleporter away. Because I really do want my launch stuff, like trade rocket and everything like that, to be by my base. Oh, I don't need this here anymore. There we go. Launch. Do I have room? A little bit. I never did put the rest of that super alloy away. Alright, fingers crossed. I'm gonna grab the zeolite. Special crate. Not incredibly impressive. I could have picked that up sooner. Alright, here we are. You can get to this without that vine. I suggest you don't. There's a chip in here. Nothing very impressive. I'm gonna put that in there. It will encourage me to come back for it. And the lerma. Alright. There isn't any new things in here, is there? Alright. No boy. And let's use our teleporter. Here we go. Yay. Wait a minute. Wait. This is the door. Alright, we'll take a look at our numbers. I'm just gonna grab a drink here. We got a lot of fertilizer. I've got another chip on me. Spacesuit displayer. We have 8.3 million in oxygen. We are going to work on heat and pressure when we come back next time. And then probably the time after that, we'll work on biomass. But there we go. Oh, that was weird. All right, you guys. Thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.